So this made the investigators believe that Charles made this story up to explain why Jackie's DNA was found on zip ties in his home. The investigators also believe that Charles targeted Jackie because she looked quite similar to Caitlin, you know, Charles's ex that we talked about earlier. And so they asked Charles if that was the case, and Charles seemed a bit surprised by the question, but he said no, that wasn't the case.
Was there a time that you pictured her as this girlfriend that did you wrong, or did anything like that come into play?
The investigators still believe that this is exactly what happened. Not only did Caitlin and Jackie look similar, but the bar that Charles met Jackie at was directly across the street from the college that Caitlin went to. Apparently, Caitlin went to this bar quite often, so it's almost like he was sitting there hoping to run into Caitlin. Charles was officially arrested and charged with murder, and he pled not guilty. 8 months later, while Charles was in jail waiting to go to trial, Charles was charged with possession of young images that had been found on his phone during the search the investigators conducted back when Charles was first arrested for the situation with Jackie. Charles's trial for Jackie's passing began in April of 2018, and he was definitely found guilty of and tampering with evidence. He received a life sentence plus 20 years, but he will be eligible for parole in 2048. Charles tried to appeal his conviction, but it was denied. Caitlin later came out and said that she actually received a friend request, get this, from Jackie's Facebook profile on the day after Jackie had passed. She believes that the friend request was actually from Charles using Jackie's phone. That gives me the complete heebie-jeebies that this guy did this, and then he has Jackie's phone and he's sending a friend request to Caitlin, still trying to get to her. On top of that, the day after Jackie's passing, a message was posted on her profile that said, "Never knew I could feel like this." It is believed that Charles did this as well. How bizarre and sick. Devastating, obviously, for Jackie and her family. And she was so innocent, and her intentions in life were so good, and she was working so hard, and here's this charming guy. Sick, man. And I truly believe that it would have been Caitlin